Can you give me an example? What do we already know about this? Why do you say that? Could you explain further? How does this relate to our discussion? What else could we assume? What evidence is there to support what you are saying? How could you look another way at this? Then what would happen? How does that apply to everyday life? Why do you think I asked this question? I am Socrates, an iconic Greek philosopher who lived during the 5th century BCE, leaving behind a legacy that has influence even today. I did not write any books, but my ideas were recorded by my students, most notably Plato. Believing in the power of questioning and encouraging people to think critically, I questioned almost everything, including my own knowledge, to be able to get closer to the truth. My method for seeking truth, which is now called the Socratic Method, consists of series of thought-provoking questions that aim to reveal contradictions in arguments. Through my relentless questioning method, I sought to expose the flaws and biases in people's thinking. I believe that everyone has great knowledge within them, waiting to be discovered through dialogue and self-reflection. I also believe that true wisdom comes from acknowledging our own intellectual limitations. Remember, the pursuit of knowledge is a lifelong journey, one that requires humility and intellectual curiosity. My method of dialogue aimed at reaching a shared understanding, fostering intellectual growth and progress. I inspired a new generation of philosophers who would go on to shape the fields of ethics, logic, and epistemology. I emphasized the importance of self-reflection and the continuous pursuit of truth and knowledge. As being a champion of intellectual freedom, valuing the individual's ability to think for themselves, one of my statements was, I know that I am intelligent because I know that I know nothing. This profound statement of mine encapsulates my humble approach to wisdom and the value I place on lifelong learning. My method is mostly utilized in teaching as well as in cognitive behavioral therapy, and particularly helpful when applied in business situations to cope with weak assumptions, concepts, and fixed mindsets. My teachings continue to inspire and provoke critical thinking, even in the modern world.